There's a lot to talk about today. Oh my God. CSL may, I think he deserves the day off tomorrow because it's his birthday, but like the number of clips, they are going the nutty over there at the, with the people and the crazies at the people's in the thing. I don't know if you've noticed this. I mentioned this morning, but the Donald J. Trump stock, along with others, not doing so well. The rest of the stocks are having what I would say is a relatively minor correction. Even if the stock market dropped to 36,000, it'd still be way ahead and on par for its regular climb. So people are peeling off their profits. Not surprising at all, but there are no profits to be had in a DJT stock. So, just ass, I guess. That's just stuck. There's nothing. It's not. It's just gonna go away. Essentially, like if there's a really bad route, believe me. And like I said, in the crypto bro world, there's a lot of overlap with people who have Donald J. Trump stock and crypto, and both of them are getting their asses handed to them right now. And I gotta say, find that quite charming. If I do say so my damn self. It's lovely. Okay, we're gonna address a bunch of stuff today, but some people are like, Hal, You're always stoically optimistic and so charming in how you even us all out when things get crazy and stuff like that. And it's true, I do, and I'm good at it or whatever. But there is a group of people I can't help, and I'm sad about it. No, I'm not. A little bit. No, I'm not. That I worry about. No, I don't. That I somehow, with my stoic optimism about how this country, no matter honestly what side of the aisle you're on, is going to continue to get better and better, and it's quite lovely. There's a bunch of people out there who I just for whatever reason my message is not hitting with them, and you won't be shocked to find out that it's rando Trump fan guys on the internet, especially Rumble. This is from the show The Dilley Show. Get it? Dilley, Daily. The guy's name is Dilley. There's something, Brendan Dilley. That's this guy. And he's wearing a Trump tank top, and he's got Trump merch all over his shelves, including like a Dennis the Menace Trump. And I don't know why there's a Slim Jim thing over there. I mean, that's a pretty cool piece of memorabilia. He's got a MAGA thing over there, and he's got the Pepe Frog, in case you're worried, like, but is he a racist? Yes, don't worry. He's got the Pepe Frog. So I'm sure there's a bunch of fucking QAnon code in the rest of this memorabilia that, the rest of us, you and I aren't hip to enough to figure out, including, I think, a Trump figurine right here. And I'm guessing what's that, Christy Nome, and they're probably looking at a dead dog hidden behind his shoulder. Anyways, let me just take you
Devil dog, appreciate you, bro.
Down into a little journey into how well things are going over in Trump media land. They have Donald Trump is on par to win. He's going to win. Every poll's greater and greater. He had the greatest economy ever. Everything's great. And he picked the best VP he could because he knows all the best people and he knows the best words, and they're just going to nail it. Just going to stick the fucking landing. Eat shit, Simone Biles. Do you want to see some gymnastics? Watch Donald Trump do the balance beam of politics.
Get us back on track with that uplifting meme. Because there actually is good stuff to discuss today, right? There is some actually really cool things to talk about.
Yeah.
You don't want to make this all down and out and super angry.
Yeah, buddy. Oh, wait. Hold on. Is this before the thing? Yeah, here you go. This is the lead in to when, this is what he's talking about. Also, I had this little weird thing. Trump's online war machine is what he calls himself.
It's so good having Magical Trevor full-time on the Dilley meme team now. My God, what a miracle.
Yeah, because who needs arguments when you have memes? Who needs policies or even bills that become law when you have memes? At some point, obviously, in the 13th trimester of the next Trump presidency, where he refused to step down, instead of signing bills, he will just stamp a meme on them.
A lot to unpack. They're going full tilt. They're going all the way in. We're going to have to go all the way in. That's what's happening.
Sorry, are we still talking about politics? Because, or is this your OnlyFans?
They have went all the way in. They went all the way in on the...
They have went all the way in. They have went. Sure.
Economy collapse. They've went all the way in on military. Like, if you don't think they'll go to World War III, you are absolutely out of your mind. If you don't think that in order to maintain global chaos and control, that they won't launch a all-out attack globally,
an all-out attack globally, World War III on who?
Just for the sake of maintaining power, you are...
Why would they need to? I mean, she's pulling ahead in the polls and doing quite well. They wouldn't have to. Trump might have to. I mean, that's the argument. That's the strongman argument. Democrats don't need to make that argument. We're trying to run an anti-chaos campaign.
Fucking delusional as fuck.
That's quite fucking delusional, I think.
This is where they recognize they're actually facing legitimate extinction if Donald Trump gets back in. They can see it.
Legitimate extinction. So don't feel threatened that he's going to legitimately kill people, although extinction, genocide, they're relatively interchangeable.
Over 100 years of manipulation of the United States of America, over 100 years of manipulating foreign politics, foreign economies, domestic economies, over 100 years of intelligence agencies pretty much running the entire global structure is...
So, including Trump's presidency, that was all planned by these groups. How if they've been running everything for 100 years and making all the decisions, and all the presidents have been puppets, how is he not a puppet? Maybe they just used him to make you guys look like assholes?
He's about to go out the window. They know that.
Why? It didn't go out the window the last time.
They know that. And if you weren't sure, there are a handful of stocks doing quite well today. They just all happen to be military industrial complex stocks.
Well, didn't Trump rebuild the military and stuff and set up, he gave all these contracts to places like, it's nice to know Wisconsin will be doing fine.
There's some, you could make money today. You gotta make money in bombs. Go look at Lockheed Martin, Raytheon.
Okay, hold on one second. Let's see. Lockheed Martin stock. Let's see. Lockheed. One moment, please. Well, it's a buy rating, but it's down today. It's down $3.57. It's holding fairly steady. What's 5 days like? It's on an up arc anyways. You're gonna see this? Yeah. 1 month. How about a year? It kind of went up October of last year. It looks like we really took a hit. There you go. Nope, still in the same arc. Max. Yeah, it's pretty much just on the same arc no matter what. Doesn't seem to give a shit. So overall, in the entire time, it's gone up 2,000% since it started in 1995-ish. But at least it's been being tracked. It's up 518 points, or $518. So it started fairly low, probably about $30 a share. Doing all right over the entirety of its existence. In the last year, it's up $100. Shockingly low compared to, I guess, what people would expect. Oh, I see. Here's what it is. It's that P&E ratio, that price versus earnings ratio. And there you go. 19.9. And so its competitors are way higher, but what the hell? Why talk about that when you can ignore the numbers that are actually higher from other companies? But it is a buy rating in case you want to buy. Based on 22 analysts, they're saying you should buy Lockheed Martin right now because it's low.
Go look at those stocks today.
I did. They're basically static.
So weird. Biggest market sell-off in a fucking lifetime, practically. First,
No, on numbers, not on percentage by any stretch of the imagination. And again, let's see. Where's the Dow Jones? Let's do the watch less movers. Tell you this is going to be the story all day. Let's see. Dow Jones plunges in broad sell-off. This is the big story, obviously. Broad sell-off. NVIDIA plummets on AI chip flaw as Warren Buffett unloads Apple stock. Live coverage. And they're showing a picture of a bear. The idea is that they want to, like, the market's going to wait out the lowering of interest rates because people want to get in cash. They're expecting after the jobs thing, and I told you guys about crypto shit as well. The crypto guys are broke, so they're selling stock just to pay their bills. And there's a bunch of people like looking at the Fed lowering interest rates, and they want to have cash on hand during that so they can loan it out, make more money on it, and blah 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 on a massive scale. 2.6%. It was down 1,000 points, which is enormous, except for it's at basically 40,000. It's like 38.9 right now. Still almost double what it was under Trump, and so we'll see. And let's see. We'll get to the. Do we? By the way, CSL and Andrea, do we by any chance have that interview that Trump did with that weird dipshit who gave him the Cybertruck, which is super odd? I don't know if I didn't see that in there. Yeah. And Hurricane Debbie tracker. Oy. Everybody in Florida, be careful. If they tell you to get the fuck out, get the fuck out. If they tell you to stay put, stay put. But just watch out for yourselves. Okay, anyways, back to this dummy. I won't play a lot of this.
First time NASDAQ's ever been down over 1,000 points intraday or otherwise. What?
Oh, hold on. The NASDAQ? Hold on. The NASDAQ composite index is at 16,200 and it was down 576. That's 3%, 3.4%. Oh, it's 16,000 per share if you want to buy the index, and it's down $576. So, hey, you can get it. You could totally get a composite index share really cheap today. You can buy it for $16,208 instead of $16,776.08. Huge. Dear God, what ere shall we do? Can you who else thinks this dip's gonna last 3 days?
Why don't you just check on all of those fucking bomb and gun making stocks?
What are you, un-American?
They're gonna make a fucking killing off of killing. It's capitalism.
I couldn't tell if you said capitalism or cannibalism.
It's unbelievable. Well done. Great memes today, you guys. Thank God. It's not all bad. That's the good news. We just haven't got to the good stuff yet. Because right now I'm dealing with all the bullshit. I'm dealing with the fucking bullshit. President Trump can see it. He tried to warn everybody years ago. It wasn't a matter of if he'd be right. It was just a matter of when will he be right. Well, looks like that is coming home.
Oh, of course, there's a massive market downturn. Kamala's even worse than Crooked Joe. Markets will never accept the radical. Oh, by the way, this is a world market buyout.
Home to roost. Of course there's a massive market downturn. Kamala's even worse than Crooked Joe. Markets will never accept the radical left lunatic that destroyed San Francisco and California as a whole. Next move, the Great Depression of 2024. You can't play games with markets. Kamala crash.
By the way, so I guess he's admitting that people think he's going to lose now. Remember how he was saying that the stock markets were up because everybody thought he was going to win? Yeah, I know. I don't think his buddies are spotting that either.
Also trending number one. It's number one trending in America right now on social media. Hashtag Kamala crash.
Well, that would also be partly because the Saudis and some rich Russians and some rich Chinese or whatever trying to undermine Democrats going into the election using the economy as and how well it's doing as a basis for why they should be reelected, and so they're attacking the market by removing things from it. If you'll notice, the sell-off in the markets are worldwide, but they also, even the ones in the United States, it's not like Americans are selling American stock.
Japan's down 12%, India's down 6%, Germany way down also, U.S. really bad. This is a preview
Really bad
of the world.
Notice how he was like, when you say Japan down 12 and India down 6 and Germany way down also, which he didn't bother, and U.S. really bad, it's because he doesn't want to put whatever 3% because it doesn't sound bad at all.
Markets without Donald J. Trump in the White House. None of this happens.
Preview
If Trump is in. Kamala and the markets don't go together. She'll destroy the markets. She's in power now, and look what is happening. 1 week of the fake media saying better polls, and you get a market crash.
Yeah, people worldwide are not selling out of their stocks because the polls in the United States trend towards her within the margin of error, you fucking lunatic. Anyways, you'll see why I want to show you the rest of this little bit of this dude in a second.
Legendary Howard Lutnick. Correct? Didn't I just say that too? I was just saying the same thing. You fear porn yourselves right into a market crash. Amazing. DJT was not done. He had more to say. He's been active as can be all day. Stock markets are crashing. Job numbers are terrible. We are heading to World War III, and we have two of the most incompetent leaders in history. This is not good.
Thank God we have someone that's articulate that can deal with the complexities of the issues and can. Never mind, I'm just kidding you. This looks like it was written in shit on the wall of an insane asylum.
No.
Which is, by the way, one step above a mental institute.
It's not, President Trump. You're totally right.
Former.
Yeah, you're totally right. And you've been totally right for quite some time. But, you were mean about how you'd say it, so people didn't listen. I can fucking relate. Stock market's crashing. I told you so.
I told you so. No, you said it would crash immediately when Biden got elected. Also, not crashing. The fact that it went up to 40K already before it even had the correction means we're still well within, huge gain territory.
Kamala doesn't have a clue. Biden is sound asleep. All caused by inept U.S. leadership.
So what caused the rise in it?
He's right. He's absolutely right. This is very easy to identify why it's happening, what is happening.
Well, let's hear it.
You can identify the whole damn thing. Oh, don't worry.
Yeah, identify it. Here, look, here, this is it. Thank you. We're not just talking in broad terms or reading Trump truth sinkhole posts. He's going to explain to us, ladies and gentlemen, and this dude is indicative of the talking points that are going around. That's why I chose him, but he's not special in that.
Though, don't worry. You tried to do a responsible, mature thing and become a little small, tradey investor. You open up your little market accounts. Multiple brokerages are down and reporting errors amid market crash. Oh, no. You guys, I'm absolutely shocked that places like Charles Schwab, Ameritrade, Fidelity, and Vanguard aren't allowing small retail traders to exit their positions to save themselves. That's crazy. Wow, who would have...
huge conspiracy amongst all these Democrat-leaning organizations.
Thought that these corporations would all at once universally fucking sell their own people down the river. Crazy. Absolutely crazy. Yeah.
Or could be a hacking issue and could also be that the drop today is going to be a glitch that was caused by auto trading, which also is a major factor these days, that once you reach a tipping point, a bunch of these things start to trigger, and there's not even a human being involved, because even retail traders are using AI to trigger some of their sales now, and it can have a cascading effect. And so those guys would put the brakes on it as a cascading effect to stop a correction from becoming a crash, which makes sense. And yeah,
I'm so done with this fucking topic. I'm done with.
Well, you're out of. I mean, obviously, you're well out over your skis as far as any knowledge you have on the issue.
This topic, Jesus Christ.
Mm-hmm. Oh, okay. So he sells some shit and plays this whole fucking jingle of whatever, and then an ad for Trump.
Super angry.
Hold on. It's gonna drive me crazy. There was He was in the different part. Yeah. So they're all like, basically he's just wigging out that we're giving Zelensky money and the stock market's crashing, and how dare they? Where is it?
You already have the boomer vote. Go get the Gen X vote. It's right there. It was
Yeah, this is his advice for Trump.
in Atlanta. The Gen X and a little bit like right that millennial Gen X cutoff, those people are who was at your rally. And they were looking for something totally different than
They left.
what your average boomer is looking for. But it got
Stability.
younger in there. Much, much younger. And I
Yeah, because going to see Trump has become an online meme.
feel like we got to accommodate those people and make them feel like they're in some place that they belong. I think it's a fine line and it's a hard thing to do. You have to, try to like walk that line, but it's true. The Trump movement is getting younger. Thank God.
Why? Because the older ones didn't get vaccinated and they're dead? Also, put a compressor on. Yeah, definitely needs better audio. This dude just basically memes, plays clips from shows, and then bitches about Trump's thing for hours. Fucking, 3 hours. And there's a video of Roger Stone in one of them, and it's just him, screaming about the fact that Trump is right all the time, but why is he losing? This is how well it's going. This is I just wanted to show you this is how well it's going over in Trump land.
It's better that I get this all out here because there's going to be a day where I probably will have to explain our strategy in some type of professional, cohesive manner. And Lord knows I've had this bottled inside of me for 2 fucking years. And I'm hoping by letting off the steam here, by the time I'm in front of the appropriate people, that this.
Yeah. Also, I think this guy thinks he's going to be an advisor to the Trump campaign.
Doesn't come out the way it just did on the show. Like, I could just be like, well, here's the plan. And I get so fucking pissed, dude. I get so fucking pissed because I'm like, I don't know how to be anything other than a leader. So I'm like, look, fucker, instead of me
Yeah, that's what most leaders say.
teaching you how to do something, how about you get the fuck out of my way and I'll just do it. Just get out.
That's not leadership. That's the opposite of leadership. That's micromanaging at the very least. But a leader inspires people and educates them on how to do it themselves. I mean, it's the very definition. You don't know how to lead. What you know how to do, I guess, is elbow people out of the way. It's a weird little thing, but it is so fucking Trump.
Out of my fucking way. We don't have time for me to take you from fucking kindergarten to fucking postgraduate school in
I'm just imagining him yelling this at Eric.
90 days. I don't have time. Just get the fuck out of my way. Let me do it. Fuck!
Yeah. Anyway, so you get the picture. That's a good example. That's on Rumble. That guy's on Rumble. And why is this guy having this kind of reaction? I think it's it's definitely not because of Trump, because this dude, if he was drowning, he would prefer to take a pull off of Trump's asshole than get oxygen. And that's just who he is. There's a Trump derangement syndrome there's the pro-Trump derangement syndrome. PDS, as it were.